course, Johnny will be making a return, right? But we got maybe the potentially 2 souls still in bracket, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Unless somebody got knocked out off stream.
Unless Fizzgig can also take out another one. Took out Firkins earlier, right?
Yeah, the Soul Destroyer, right?
Right.
There's always that player who's just got the matchup knowledge for some specific character.
Sure.
And you always play the game when you go to tournament of praying, please don't put me against this person.
Now, LeafBlade is a different breed of soul. Let's see if the way they play their playstyle will be able to throw out Fizzgig. Or can Fizzgig just keep catching up, right? Play ball.
I just saw that Ed graphic come up. I'm so excited for that character. For Street Fighter.
Ed, yeah, I think Ed looks pretty sick. I am very impressed with Street Fighter, and the production team is able to find cool direction for every character. It makes me have faith that any character they put in the game is going to be hyped,
Exactly. Like, I know there was a lot of doubt, myself included, on Ed. Definitely not a character I personally gravitate towards. He didn't really excite me in the last game.
He had kicks for a boxer in the last game.
Yeah, he was kind of weird.
Kind of weird, right?
Now they've not only revamped that style of him, they've really led into like how the Psycho Power has visually affected him and affected his moveset. Because he's got, you know, the traditional boxer moves, the Dudley stuff you expect to see, but then he's got like these weird psycho things that he does on top of it.
I love when characters in any fighting game have their personality or their story bleeding to their gameplay.
Right,
so,
right.
Like you're saying right there. But we'll see what the story is for this matchup here. Soul Bad Guy Johnny. Once again, you saw before, but maybe in a different twist. We'll find out here.
Yeah, it's always fun, like you said, the different twist, to see how different players interact with the exact same situation, because it's such an expressive game. And a character like Soul, since that is the character that is being switched up here, different player, has so many ways of going about things. He has so many good tools that you get to choose what your mix is going to be.
Trying to find a way to Mbari out. As it's been burst already, LeafBlade down on resources pretty early. Not something you want to see.
Yeah, they're certainly not. And if anybody can punish you for it, it is the person sitting across from you right now. But speaking of punishes, LeafBlade putting on the hurt and the grab, starting it out early. Great stuff from Fizzgig. Or excuse me, from LeafBlade.
Yeah, LeafBlade making quick work right there. Let's see if Fizzgig, because like the natural pace of how Johnny wants to play, like if you're able to be aggressive, makes it a little more difficult to get the game plan started.
And the FD's coming out. Okay, that's one thing that these Soul players have in common. They love those FDs. What's the wake up?
Oh, the flank shield.
I like the idea.
Another one. So I'm talking about FD. Like,
another one.
If you flash FD, it's almost like telling this, like, all right, you're holding down back, you're holding block, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab you.
Exactly. Fizzgig so aware so quickly of what LeafBlade is going for in those situations. It took one round to adapt to them. And that really speaks to the level of adaptation, the level of mix that is ahead of us in this first to 3 losers quarterfinals. It is going to be back and forth.
This game's going quick. This is, of course, how Guilty Gear Strive is. Finds the counter, gets the clean hit with the DP and the safe jump.
Okay, now we're going low. Now we're going high. Which one's gonna be? Goes for the dust, not able to get too much off of it. YRC to get out of the corner. Doesn't matter, you're still stuck. Wait, I tell a lie. Nope, back in the corner.
Yeah, air burst. Once again, make sure the corner is your home. That is your home, Fizzgig.
For real. My man's spending more time in the corner than he is anywhere else. That is for sure. That's the sole way. He gets you in the corner and he locks you down.
Yeah, both these characters are so good at doing that for sure. But right now, LeafBlade is going to be one up here in the losers final. Let's see if the adaptation is on Fizzgig's side. We've seen how strong they can be with this character. And it's a great start so far. Yeah,
100%. It has been, like we said, very back and forth, and now the grab's starting to come out again. FD pushing things back, but if you're Fizzgig, you don't feel too bad about that because you've got such a range advantage.
No big punish on the burst, but we still were able to snag it away from them. Going low this time. I'm loving the change-ups on the misfinder.
Watch the card.
It's just, it's small damage here and there, but it does add up in a big way as we do still around there on Fizzgig's side.
Yes, it does. I love the mix-up as well. Certainly caught me off guard. I was watching that card on the ground. So Fizzgig just threw another one, went high. LeafBlade wasn't ready for it. A double jump.
Oh, and the pickup to LeafBlade. Making sure some tension is coming her way. Can she use it? gets grabbed out. We've seen Fizzgig do that so much in this whole bracket. Just wake up throw.
Yeah, nobody is ready for it. When you see those Oki situations, you're like, all right, it's my turn. I get to go, and nope, you get grabbed. This is Guilty Gear. I've got the frame data advantage, and look at how much Fizzgig can get off of something like that. Wild Assault of his own. Now it's his turn to set up.
Okay, resources coming on there. BRC into Bringer just to make sure we boil away in. Once again, Super is too slow, my guy.
Yeah, and that's going to be it for that round. Opts not to go for the hero burst in that situation, which, you know, I respect. It's a tricky scenario to decide whether or not to pull the trigger, and when you're that low, I think Fizzgig decided, you know what, GG, we go next.
Bringer is just making so much great mileage, and now put into his position where, okay, LeafBlade's got burst on their side. Once again, got tension, gonna burn it on a Bandit Revolver mix-up.
And now the pressure string has started. Fizzgig low on health. You get hit once here, that could be it. Speaking of which, no, not able to convert, but with the red RC, yes you can. Beautiful coverage from LeafBlade.
Yeah, adds up to a perfect. We talked about how the FD usage has been about on both sides there.
Yeah.
We saw right there. LeafBlade recognizing, okay, Fizzgig, you're holding down FD too much. I'm going to revolver in. And because the FD pushes you out, it's a little bit safer. Got the low, and it all add up to a dub here. Let's see if Fizzgig can make the crawl back, because now we're up 2-0.
Well, there's no bursts online, I can tell you that much.
That's true. that is, there is a constant in the universe right now is that burst is gone for the time being.
Unlike Johnny's, those cards are off the table, but
Speaking
we
of
do
cards,
have the raw dust.
You better put it back in the deck. You better reshuffle. Mulligan, come on.
Yeah. And again, just the way the players in this bracket have been navigating around FD today has been really impressive. So aware of how to keep the pressure on, and another grab. Make it two for your troubles.
No matter what you decide to use, FD, deflect, shield, Fizzgig is sniffing it out, taking it away from you, taking those options away from you. Fizzgig is starting to come alive. We'll see if it's a long con player.
Yeah, it is not over yet. Fizzgig adapted beautifully last time around, was on the brink of defeat, and managed to find the victory. Will it be the same case, or will LeafBlade figure out a way to close this out before it gets out of hand? Does have a huge meter advantage.
Of course, LeafBlade, that Bringer has been her drink of choice in this matchup too. A full stick of butter, unless Fizzgig doesn't give her the chance to even get started.
Yeah, you can't burst here, that is for sure. What's the wake up going to be? BRC, the classic. Welcome to floor 6.
Yeah, using that slowdown just to see what Fizzgig is doing in that moment in time. All right, no sudden movements. Once again, Fizzgig has been so good in these 6Ps.
I love that burst from LeafBlade as well. Resetting the neutral, but again, when you reset the neutral against Johnny, sometimes it feels like you're losing it, because when you're this low, it takes a read of that magnitude, drops it, but recovers.
Oh my God, that Vortex was so risky, but find the right moment to land the target. We are at wit's end potentially, unless Fizzgig can keep the train going.
Yeah, LeafBlade definitely clutching out that last one with the American reset. I may have dropped this one, but I got the next one right on top of it. And now Fizzgig on the back foot. You gotta win right here and right now.
Yeah, Fizzgig. Oh, but LeafBlade pushing out, saying you're gonna be in the corner now, turning the whole thing on its head and breaking the wall in the process. Looking really even on the resource count too.
Okay, going high. LeafBlade able to really turn this round around, and there's the PRC forcing out the burst. LeafBlade has such a huge resource advantage on that front right now. What can you do with it? There it is.
Going over, and the 6P using the PRC to make sure we can find the counterattack.
Just barely got enough tension to make that happen as well. That right there, I think, is what did it. Just a sliver less tension, Gaiden. I think LeafBlade takes that set right there.
Yeah, we've seen LeafBlade try to play at that outside of Johnny's range, which is easier said than done, but so many times got caught with just like simple misfire into card. That damage added up all the way to the corner, and Fizzgig was slowly able to take it back.
Absolutely, and once again, we keep seeing LeafBlade going high while Fizzgig goes low. The FD in the corner, and there we go once again. LeafBlade went high, but Fizzgig was ready for it that time, reversing the situation.
Yeah, a lot more in Senga, a lot more 5K. Now trying to put in another custom mix in there, working out for Fizzgig.
This could be the start of the turnaround. LeafBlade needs to find something.
The wait, the stare down, I like that wait, just in case Fizzgig wanted to match. Put into a great position here.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, the slowdown, right?
Yeah. I was like, wait, did he not hit the wall? What happened? No. Nah, he did.
It's all gravy, all worked out on LeafBlade's side. Now we're back in that same position again. Let's see if it will be the same or can we turn out differently.
Yeah, it's definitely LeafBlade in the driver's seat from a game perspective, and Fizzgig running out of time and running out of health in this last situation. You need to play this perfectly.
That was such a risky EP, now giving the opportunity for Fizzgig to turn it around here. And here comes the grabs. We see how this ended before, Latini.
Yes, we did. And we are starting to see it again. The reversal not going to be enough. We don't have a hard knockdown, but we do have Fizzgig in the driver's seat.
Snipe out of the air. Another crucial vortex. As long as you don't drop this one, this should be the end.
What a call out.
LeafBlade will be taking it 3-1 over Fizzgig. What clutch vortex is coming out from her? What?
You had one shot. One
What
lead.
opportunity, and she took it.
Yes, she did. There really was only one option. You had to perfectly time the low approach, or you were going to lose. A sliver of health. And not only that, once you get in, you have to convert perfectly, pull off that RRC, get the full combo into the wall break, and LeafBlade executed.
Talk about threading the needle. And thread everything. And look how long that sword is. Come on.
Yeah, for real. It's so hard in that situation.
It just goes to show that even though Johnny has such incredible real estate of the screen, is that there is, of course, very opportunist gaps that LeafBlade was able to find that matchup, which is why she'll be moving on here in the loser side of our Backstreet Brawl Guilty Gear Strive bracket. Guys, these matches that just get better and better. That's what happens when you move on, right? The level of play gets higher and higher.
Absolutely. LeafBlade showing us why she deserves to move on in this bracket with a 3-1, a solid victory over Fizzgig there. So great stuff to both of these players, like we've been saying. Fantastic just seeing them get this far. And now